Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about recording an acoustic piano. Recording acoustic pianos is pretty tricky. First of all, make sure the piano is tuned and that the pedals don't squeak. You cannot fix this later. Stuff some foam under the pedal mechanism if it's thumping. On a grand piano, reverb is part of the sound. Open the lid. Use a stereo pair of condenser cardioid microphones about 7 feet away and 7 feet high. If you want less reverb, just move the mics a little bit closer. Miking for pop music is a little bit different. You need closer miking to get a clearer sound that cuts through the mix. Try not to mic the strings closer than 8 inches, however, or you're going to emphasize the strings that are closest to the mics. You can put mics inside the piano and use shock mounts too. One mic can go over the treble strings and one over the bass strings. They can be about 8 to 12 inches over the strings and about 8 inches away from the hammers. You aim them straight down or angle them at the hammers. You're going to want them panned slightly left and right. Another thing you can do is tape boundary mics to the underside of the raised lid. For more clarity, you'll want to boost the EQ around 10 kHz or use a microphone with a rising high-frequency response. If leakage is a problem, close the lid and cut your EQ around 250 Hz to reduce the boominess. If you're miking an upright piano, you'll want to remove some of the paneling to get more resonance. Take off the panel in front of the piano to expose the strings that are over the keyboard. Then you can put a mic near the bass strings and one mic near the treble strings, about 8 inches away. Or you can remove the top lid and the upper panel and put a stereo pair of microphones about 1 foot in front and 1 foot over the top. Don't keep the piano touching the wall. You need to angle it away from the wall to increase the resonance and reduce thumping. You can also aim the soundboard into the room and then mic the bass and treble sides of the soundboard a few inches away. In this spot, the microphones pick up fewer pedal thumps and other noises. If you're recording this way, a suitable microphone would be cardioid mics with a presence peak. And this concludes our tutorial about recording the piano. In our next tutorial, we're going to talk about strings.